Okay, Gamebonanza round 2. Now, a lot of you made fun of me for my last video because I kind of sucked at this game. I really suck when I first started out of things, okay? You should have seen me with Balatro. Look at me now. I'm pretty good at that game. Anyway, Gamebonanza. So, this video will be less of an explanation. I've been doing a bit of mining off camera, playing offline. I've been enjoying it that much. It's been a lot of fun. Now, I do want to go into it and I want to give some advice for things that maybe would be great in the full game, because obviously this is just a game test. If you're wondering how I'm playing it, I applied for a game test months ago, so I was really excited to play it. I was waiting for this game before I even started Balatro. That's how crazy it is, right? Because I didn't, Balatro didn't interest me, but this game, chess and Balatro, I'm pretty good at chess. I'm like peak 1500 rating. You wouldn't be able to tell that from my last video, but now we're gonna lock in. Now I'm gonna show you what's what. So let's go, start run. So we get some randomization. So we get 2 pawns and a knight. Good start. I know what I'm talking about clearly. Okay, so the first rounds are very easy. Just like Balatro, you're saving money. So here you just go. Let's fork them. Now for flaws of this game, I've noticed the response times are sometimes a little bit off. It doesn't really enable like playing super quickly. And I feel like the pacing of the first round is a little slow. When you're like, for a roguelike, right, you want to kind of get in as many attempts as possible. I feel like when you die in this game, it takes a really long time to reset. Like you have to, you know, also there's no reset button. If you go here, like you have to go back to the main menu to then reset, and it's a little bit complicated. Like it's a little bit too much for a roguelike, I think. You know, I think for me being pretty good at chess, I struggle with this game a lot. So, well, not that much. I struggle with it, I'll be honest. So people that are maybe less good at chess, or maybe just, you know, you're going to die a lot and you kind of want to reset and get back in the swing of things. I feel like Balatro does a great job of that. You know, you die, you reset as quick as that. Now, I'm going to sell a pawn for a queen. I think that makes sense. Basically, what I try and maximize is queen generation, and tiles are kind of OP. Tiles are the best. You think getting chess pieces, well, I thought getting chess pieces was the best thing to do. You want tiles. You want blessing tiles, you want golden tiles, you want everything. And then the gambits, I guess it's kind of like Balatro in the sense that you need to find your gambits probably first to decide what kind of run you want to have. They're like your jokers. These are kind of like your cards. That's the way I see it. But yeah, click go. I forgot. But with the queen, we can just eat away. Obviously, we want to take this. He's gonna... Okay, we can just do that. And then if you go here, this pawn blocks, you take that. Obviously, it's not completely optimal. Now, what I want to say is sometimes you get rewarded for making stupid moves in this game. So there's definitely better moves that you could do. But the bot kind of kills itself. It plays these horrible blunders that kill you. And now I'm not a hater of that. But what I think could be great in the full game is difficulty spikes. So obviously with the tiles, you get a big bonus in terms of you have these tiles that can win, and that's how you're going to win these games. Now, I feel like for the easiest difficulty, the bot should play pretty bad, but like not terrible. Maybe like in terms of Stockfish, which is a chess bot, maybe play at like a 600 level. Then as you get increasing the difficulties, maybe the max difficulty is like 1800. Now that's not to say that's probably going to be very difficult to code, because you're coding it with these in mind. And coding a chess bot is very difficult. It took a very long time to do that, but they're coded well here. So I feel like, you know, the developer Bluku could do some pretty cool stuff with that, and maybe for the extra difficulties you have a different board, like a different colored board. I wouldn't want it to rip like gold stake, like the gold board. Maybe that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. But you could also have like different customization for your chess pieces. Maybe just customization for the board. But I feel like that's a good indicator of, you know, the kind of difficulty spike you're on. You know, like a different colored board is pretty cool, I think. So you have the plain board for first. Another thing, there's a few grammar issues. So the boss select 2 of its pieces. You know, just change that to selects. Maybe I'm digging at this, like I'm looking at all this with a magnifying glass. I don't actually know if the developer is English, but I guess, you know, that's just pointing that out. So stage 1 game 3, this is also something I guess I'd like to change. As an official game tester now, we're game testing this game, I guess something that would be cool is stage 1 out of 5, game 3 out of 5. Okay, maybe I'm stupid, but that seems like a little complicated. Like, it's not very exciting. Stage 1, game 3 out of 5. You could have like something cool, like Balatro has its antes. Obviously it's just round 1, round 2, but I feel like this looks kind of a little bit plain. And sometimes when I'm in the stages, when I'm on like stage 3, I lose count because there's quite a few rounds in this game, and I'm like, wait, game 3 out of 5, is that my stage or a stage the game? I'm like, it's stage 2, game 2 of stage. Maybe I'm stupid. I might just be stupid, but that's another thing. Okay, what do we want to do? We got a knight and a queen. We have 8 books. Now you could buy a gambit, but these gambits don't really interest me. You could get a tile. Now I'm a big believer in tiles, but what I actually like is selling the knight here. Now one thing I was sleeping on is pawns. Pawns are kind of like the high card build of Gamebonanza. They're OP. If you can get good gambits with pawns, they can go crazy. But knights are strong, but the amount of times there's a gambit in the game that allows your pawns to move like knights, I feel like knights, you know, are kind of good. Especially good early on because you don't want to sack a queen. Sometimes you do have to make exchanges, but I think no hit runs are possible. I saw one on YouTube recommended. Anyway, for my personal playstyle, I'm going to sell the knight and buy the queen. I like to get queens, and maybe you don't have to put the queen there, so it's not at risk or anything. But let's go next. We're early rounds, we have 2 queens, it's a very good start. Okay, so with a bishop, it's all defended. So what we can do is probably go to the most optimal square. Now, he's probably going to go like here. He's probably going to be move one of these pawns. I wish I could talk. Okay, so we could go here. He might move that one. That's fine. We're probably just going to wait. Now you can actually, I'm going to do this. He's not going to take both. So now we can do that. We can't take that, but this pawn blocks, so it's completely fine. I'm going to go here because he's bound to move one of these pawns eventually. Nice. 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 And then doesn't matter on the order. I love the if you take with one specific piece it sets on fire. I feel like it's really satisfying, and the sound effects for this game are really good. They're also satisfying. Okay. 10 buckaroonies. Waiting promotes one of your pawns. Alright. This is one of the best gambits in the game. And you have a great synergy with it, where if you promote, you skip the enemy's turn. So, I maybe could take a pawn, but I think we have 2 queens, we don't need to promote them yet. But I'm going to take it. And then maybe I'm going to take a tile, because this helps with like late game tile econ generation. We want a golden tile, preferably. But a protective tile is also amazing. So let me show you the power of a protective tile. So this is deceivingly difficult to get it in the right thing. Okay. The protective tiles, if you take on a protective tile, it gives you a safe turn. Now, at first, I used to put them here because I thought, oh, just safety net. Meta, if you put them up here, you can take pawns and just be protected. So a lot of bosses tend to have like pretty difficult starts where you don't know what to take first. So I like just trying to fill in this because this is where you start, right? And then you can just take a queen, you can take anything, unless it has like a specific effect, and then you're safe. I'm going to put it here because that's usually where the pawn is, right? There's usually something there. And I'm going to go next. So, look at that. Now, obviously it's not defended anyway, but if there was a rook here, let's say, or a bishop there, you take this. You always forget. You take this, you're safe. Now, he does threat. Ooh, what? I'm a little dumb. It's fine. Mistakes get made sometimes. It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We lost a pawn. That's an example of the bot playing well. But you know, sometimes I'm stupid. Sometimes I'm stupid. It's okay. It happens. Right. So we have 2 queens. I don't think we really need a knight. We kind of want pawn generation with this gambit. But for econ safety, I like taking a tile token. Obviously quite expensive, but it will help. Board upgrades, honestly, are deceivingly not that strong. They are strong late game, but they tend to be a little bit of a waste of money, I think. Because you tend to only need a certain amount of pieces. Okay, what do we have? A protective tile, a trap tile, and phantom tile. Now, I think phantom tile is one of the worst, personally, and trap tiles maybe the worst. Protective tile is overpowered. Trap tile just means if an enemy lands on that, it's trapped. But if it's trapped, you most likely need to sacrifice something to trap it, and if it moves there anyway, you need to make another move to then move to that trap tile. Otherwise, just a blunder. If that made any sense, let me know. It made sense. I think it did make sense. It's just a lot to take in. Phantom tile gives you a copy of your piece, but it goes to the board, so you have to waste a turn moving it back. So protective tile does solo. I want to try and get it. I think you click there. Nice. Yeah, this took some practice, I'm not gonna lie. But I guess with the protective tile here, maybe you go on this side. And then also there's no limit for these, so you can just move it onto protective tile, move off, move back on. But if you have a protective tile here, let's say protective tile is there, you start off with your queen there, it isn't protected. You have to move onto the protected tile, which was, I feel like it's a little convoluted. Or a little hard to figure out at first, because I would just move it there, especially with golden tiles. Golden tiles are pretty good. Do I want a random chess piece? I think you save your money. These don't net any money, right? So you just net a bit of safety. Now we're on the boss. Ooh. Okay, sorry, another criticism. The boss animations are very slow. Also, this is really hard. This is a really hard combination. Okay, so with the bishops, we have to wait 3 times. We have to click. We're not going to go yet, but there's a wait button. We have to wait 3 times for these to be used. Now, the elite is one of the most annoying things you'll ever see. This guy you can't kill until you get rid of the other ones. So the problem with this is, if this is a queen, it can just jump on you, walk your pieces, and you can't take it back. It can, like, I think if you had a high-level chess bot, trying to fight this guy would be such a pain. Obviously, we have 2 light square bishops, so where do our queens want to go? The dark squares. Let's go. I think you just kind of get your weights over and done with. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, I could have taken both bishops, I just realized. But yeah, that's an example of the bots just doing stupid stuff, but they kind of need to a little bit. I guess you can figure something out. Okay, so now we can't take this. So what we could do is go on protective tile, but it's not really much point of that. I mean, we could, because this bishop's going to move somewhere, right? This bishop's going to move. I mean, okay. I'll just see what happens. Yeah, okay. So that's where I'm not sure if I'm right, but I think the bots get better as the antis go along. I'd be wrong about that. Okay, so $4 tile token and a rook. I think that's a good shot. Yeah, let's do that. Protective tile. If we can just get more protective tiles, I'm going to show you how OP they are. Yes. Blessed tile is also really good. But I think protective tile is just by far the best. So if we just fill up their entire thing with protective tiles, I think that's pretty good. And then maybe the next one goes in the middle. Now I'm going to take a rook. And yeah, let's go next. Only problem is we don't have any golden tiles. They help get us money. Okay, so we can see the blue protective tile is there. So what I want to do is go here, and then perhaps we can just take this king. Yeah, I think that works. Let's go. But the problem is now if we take this king, he can go there. And then what do we do? So I guess it's good value. But perhaps I like just playing it a bit safer. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see what he does. I feel insulted, bro. I did all that just to like show I was smart, and it doesn't even pay off, man. It doesn't even pay off. Okay. I guess. Now, what does this do? So landing a piece, duplicate, turns this piece into a queen. Pretty annoying one. So if we was to move this rook here, that would turn into a queen. We don't want that, right? So what we want to do, I guess, just like move around our pieces. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. To show off, I'm going to take the pawn. Because he can't take it. I think you're already starting to see how good they are. But they do have tricks, and you got to be careful for the tricks. Get a random chess piece. When a queen captures a piece, 1 in 4 chance to get this piece. This is a rare, but this should be an amazing, like, epic. This is so good. It's also a value generator as well as just safety. So I really like it. I think no tile generation. I think go next. We're mainly using queens here anyway, and our protected tiles gives us such a big safety net. But here, does this knight have any tricks? We're gonna take this knight, right? So, okay, this is annoying. I don't like this one, the crumbler, because it's RNG. So when we take this knight, something's gonna crumble, and we could just lose our queen. But I think we have to take the risk. So I guess less pieces on the board is good for the crumbler, because you don't want like a billion pawns just for one to fall down. So let's go. Don't be the queen, please. Okay, it was that tile that broke. Now, we unfortunately can't take this again because the knight defends. Now one thing, when a tile crumbles, if we were to place our queen here, this rook couldn't get us. Now there is a gambit for us that allows us to jump over, but I think take the knight, just there's like a 1 in 20, 30 chance it hits one of our queens. Maybe like 1 in 15. Yeah, that's good. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Okay. And Aphrodite's gambit didn't do shit. That's so annoying. Okay. We get a refund, but I mean we get one back, but it's not great. It's $11. We'll take it though. Maybe depending on the bosses, we only keep 1 queen. It's kind of all we need, right? If we just had 1 queen there, we would have been fine. So I actually like keeping the 1 queen here because it just allows us to move. And if we have to land a piece, we can. But protective tile, knight can't take. Big. And we get the rook. You see what I'm saying? It's pretty good. We could go for an attack on the rook, maybe if the knight moves. There you go. Oh, never mind. So the problem with taking 1 piece is it gives us... Maybe this isn't the best time to do it. Or only having 1 piece on the board, maybe it's not the best time to do it. But I think we have an attack on this knight here. If it moves, we can still take it. Alright. We can take this knight. Can we? Really gotta make sure. I want to give this game an appropriate test by playing well. We could maybe just go here. Not really many attacks. I lied. So we can't take the knight. We could just go here for swag point. There we go. Wait, could I have taken the bishop the whole time? No, the knight was defending. Queens are pretty good. Okay, so we don't get any Aphrodite's gambit value, but it's still great. I definitely recommend taking it. Queen. Okay. Well, bishops are considered as queens. Now, the Pope's gambit is something that I just don't think is very good. It's an epic, but it basically makes your bishop considered as a queen, not move like a queen. Your bishop is just called a queen. Now, there's probably ways to do that. If you when you get some bishop generation, you can make a bunch of queens. But for me, my brain can't handle that right now. And $9 is a lot. So promotions can be achieved with pawn moves next to a king. I take that. However, we don't have any kings. And we could take this one, but we only have a small deck size, small board size. So I'm just gonna go next. I think saving money, being able to reroll, getting more tiles. We need a lot more tiles. Like I said, tiles most OP thing in the game. That one would have been a lot harder without those tiles. So okay. Now on wait, create a copy of this piece on a random tile. This one's annoying, and it's basically meant to catch you out because you're not really waiting for many reasons, unless you have some cool gambits. So obviously, we just have to maybe wait or just make a random move here. But what we can do is win the queen. Let me show you. So we could click go. We take this. Where's the queen gonna go? I don't know. It's not gonna go anywhere. Let's take. Boom. Now, the question is, are protective tiles too OP? Perhaps. Maybe. But I like them. They're pretty cool. Okay, now we got money. We also get interest in this game. So, promoting has a 1 in 4 chance to grant a pawn. Waiting promotes one of your pawns. You're seeing the synergy, right? But this is a 1 in 4, so it's not great. But let's look at some tiles. $4, okay. Honestly, do we even need econ if we're just safe on every turn? That's a good question. I'm just gonna take more and more. Like, if we have an entire board full of these, what is it gonna do? What is it actually gonna do? I guess, like, I kind of want a few on different squares. So, like, let's say we have only have them on dark squares. What we're gonna do with a light square bishop, you know? So maybe from like what I've seen from different patterns, it's usually like on the back. So I guess I want one on like each line. Maybe I'll put it there. And then I think you can afford the queen. Let's take a queen. And because we don't have any pawns, we've got a lot of queens already. We have the Aphrodite's Gambit to make us money. You could also sell the rooks, but there's also fun gambits involving rooks. So let's go next. Oh, the big boss. Oh, this boss, I didn't read the boss. Didn't read the boss blind. Okay, this one is a little annoying. I'll let you know when it shows. Okay, so we have an elite. Now, basically, one of these pieces is going to glow. Now, what I like to do here is we have a choice. If we place our queen here, we can take either this or this. I think we can do this with one queen. I think we can. With this many protective tiles, I think we're good, but we can't take this knight. So this knight is dangerous, but with only one piece on the board, this knight can't really do much because I'm going to move my queen anyway. It can't fork me, which I quite like. So if you take one of these, obviously we can't take any yet, this will crumble and will fall. We'll lose our queen, which will really suck. So I'm going to take the pawn. Now, I can't take this knight because it will crumble, and I don't think, obviously we're on a protective tile right there, but I don't think it protects me from a crumble. So I'm going to take this. Now I'm going to take this, this knight. Okay. Now, let me introduce you to a strategy that I personally, you know, it's not ideal, but this is going to become a queen. I'm not sacking my queen to lose a queen. So what we can do is just not care that it's going to be a queen. We can just get rid of it eventually, right? And then maybe defend. The bot might do something stupid and not even take it, in which case we just put something in front of it. Alright. That's fine. Now I think I just want to go somewhere safe. Alright. Maybe I want to do one of these. There we go. See, why sack your own queen when he's going to do it himself? Nice. Now we could be a little bit safer here. Pawn promotion is kind of the counter to only having one piece. But we're not going to take the rook until we need to. Now, protected. Let's take it. This is also fine. Now I'm a little bit scared here that if we take this, he's going to move the rook. We're going to have to lose a piece, so let's take with the queen. We get a pawn. Now obviously he does that, but that's okay. We're fine. Let's go here. So this knight isn't protected anymore. It's been more than one turn. I'm going to go here to maybe stop this from advancing. Okay. Let's go here. Perhaps, maybe here to attack this rook. Okay, so now we need to be careful. Now the tiles are going to start to crumble, which means we need to make our pieces safe. So let's do this. Alright. Again, not wanting to take this rook because that will crumble that tile. Let's take this one. Okay, now we're fine. So we take this. And the elite. So, if this is crumbling, you might think, oh, I need to move the knight. But if you take the final piece, this won't crumble. Fun fact. Okay, now we make $16 because we captured a lot of pieces. Money. Your pawns are now called rooks. Again, I've not really mixed with these ones. The renaming of ones, but I assume they can be quite powerful. At the start of the game, earn $4, but there's a 1 in 7 chance to be destroyed and lose $20. What? No shot, dude. No way. That is negative profit. I don't care. I'm not taking that. You could maybe sell it, but I know econ generation is important, but I'm loving these protected tiles. They're just too OP. Okay. Just make them, put them over there. This is make the entire back rank protective tiles. But maybe these are too busted. Especially with how many you can get. I feel like the tiles are slept on for how OP they actually are. But I guess the game's not free. You know, we still could lose. Now, 7 gambits, I kind of like the idea of. Again, board upgrade, it's not really something I go for too much. Until we need to. We're on stage 3, you probably should upgrade the board. I like taking this. Gambling. Now this is pretty good. So, after promotion, earn $2 per night on your board. This for me a little bit too convoluted. I don't think that suits many playstyles. But definitely not mine. But when one of your kings is captured on a pawn, it's not bad. But I like this. Waiting has a 1 in 3 chance to turn one of your rooks into a queen. Now waiting promotes our pawns, so we have the waiting synergy. So we have a rook. We're gonna probably get rooks because of Aphrodite's gambit. Then we can probably go next. Now I think it promotes the rook even if it's on the sideline. And if it promotes it when it's on the sideline, that's a permanent queen, I'm pretty sure. But we can do this. We can have a pawn. Ooh, hang on, let me show you. So let's do one of these. Look at these protective tiles. Look how busted they are, bro. Pawns are just great because of what they can do, and also they're just great in the same reason that they're good at great in chess, is they allow you to make better moves because you can sacrifice them. So, boom. That's kind of annoying. I didn't see that, but it's okay. So we're a little bit in trouble here. Now you could wait, but we will lose a queen, but we'll get another one. I think it's fine. We go here, he probably takes here, right? Okay, see, that's where I feel like it's too easy, right? You take that one, you put another threat on my queen, that makes more sense. It's purposely playing the dumb move to let me survive. Let's do this. So we wait, we get a queen. And I'm so stupid. Okay, let's log back in. We're gonna be fine. But what if we wait here? Can we promote? That's a permanent queen. You see what I mean? I feel like the commons are like fire. Or the rares. The rares are pretty fire. I mean, everything's pretty good. We could wait again. Shall we wait again? This isn't really great. Oh, bruh. Okay. Remember when I was talking about queen generation? So, this is kind of what I was talking about. Now give me that. And then, once you take all the pieces, the final piece basically just kills itself. It just gives you it for free. And we get a queen because of... Look at this, right? Look. Look, look, look. Alright, so let's sell a knight. Let's take a pawn. Let's get a board upgrade now. Landing a piece creates a trap tile on a random piece. Random tile in the same column. That's so good. That's so good. Even though trap tiles aren't that good, landing a piece is really strong, and we're going to be landing a lot of pieces. So let's take that 100%. Just having a full board full of trap tiles will help us a lot. But I don't really like one trap tile. I don't think that's very good. I'm loving our gambits. They're great. Alright. So, here we have a slight issue. So on wait, create a copy of this piece on a random tile. This counters our waiting promotion, but if we kill it, then it doesn't. So what we can do is put a coin there. Maybe you want to take this pawn off. Maybe you only want to have one piece. One piece. Anyway. But we want to get our pawns on the board so we can promote them. So the plan is to kill this guy so we can promote more pawns. Make sense? Okay. Let's take this rook. Now, let's take this knight. Let's put this pawn here. No. Ignore me. Put this here. Okay, jeez, I generally suck. Okay, if we put that pawn there, we lose a queen. But if we take this anyway, this pawn can't promote. Now it has threats too. So what can we do about that? We can just let the guy promote. I mean, I don't have a problem with him personally, so... Oh no! Not a queen. Two queens might be a bit of an issue. Let's take the rook. Alright, so... landing a piece creates a trap tile on a random tile of the same column. What if we do this? Oh, I mean, that works. That's also another use for pawns, right? Now we can't make more. So, we can do that to farm trap tiles. So we're gonna get more of them, right? But we can't do it here. Let me just show you something. So if you try and move to get like tempo to maybe just do your own thing, it will chase you. It will not let you do that, right? It will just... Oh, hang on. I lied. Let's do that. Okay. Go here. And now we have to take it because we lose one. But that's two trap tiles. So we can just do that and get a bunch. Seen the vision? Take pawn. Take more tiles. Okay, these protected tiles are insane. Usually you don't see this many of them. And definitely here. I want them in both corners. And then maybe we can... Promoting has a 1 in 4 chance to grant a pawn. We're going to be doing a lot of waiting, right? We promote, we get more pawns. We promote, we get more pawns. Capturing with a bishop on a white tile. So this is where if you get something that's like, oh, your pawns are now called bishops, you capture with a pawn, you skip a turn. Now skipping the turn is really OP, but maybe not with a bishop. Obviously we have just more queen generation and maybe we just don't need it. But let's go next. Let's get some pawns on the board. No bosses next, so we're fine. Okay, so what we can do, take our pawns off the board, actually. Now this could be dangerous. Maybe we want to do this. And then obviously our protected tiles are a little bit tricky. Now the problem is with this, it's a bit of a counter in terms of if we take this, we could lose our queen. You know, that could be really bad. But we can't take the queen because it's not on a protected tile. I think I want more pieces to be on the board for safety purposes. I'm going to put a pawn here just to give us promotion opportunities. Now the promote rooks, obviously is not going to help us here. So we maybe get rid of this because we're not going to have many rooks, most likely. But I am going to take this, with it being a protected tile. Let's go next. Yeah, I think that's fine. If we lose one pawn, we don't die. If we lose a queen, we can land one, and we create a trap tile. I think it's all fine. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that tile goes. Now this looks a little spooky. But we're okay. And the rook gets trapped, which doesn't help us that much. You can see it doesn't really help us because when we move, it's going to be not trapped anymore. Alright. Yeah, sure. I kind of want to take the queen. I'm scared that my queen might die because of the crumble. We get a queen. Okay. We can perhaps. What do you want to do? We could land a piece. I don't really care about this pawn. We have so many queens, right? So let's land a piece. It could be dubious, but we can maybe get rid of the queen. This one, so we're safe. Okay. Let's do one of these. No, there's definitely many attacks you could have on me there. Let's do this. Now we're chilling. Okay, so let's take here. Okay, I think I want to give up more things. Land, trap tile. Land, trap tile, take. Okay. Busted. Absolutely busted. Another queen. I think you might as well, right? Maybe it's not necessary. I kind of like tile token. It's fine. Maybe I want to sell this. But this isn't good anymore. Let's get a tile token. Blessed tile, golden tile. I like both of these. But maybe because we have semi-protected. Basic blessing tile, if you land on there, your piece goes back into stock, which is pretty good. But I like golden tile because we need money. Okay. I like golden tile at the bottom. That's pretty good. Let's get Gambit while we're at it. Hopefully there's at least one good one. Commons, they're not the worst. Okay. This is deceivingly good. 1 in 10, right? We played like 20, 30 moves that game. 1 in 10? That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I've used it before. It's very fun. The boss is... Can't see your opponent's formation. That's pretty bad. But we can do some land farming, I suppose. What is land farming? Oh, you'll find out. You probably know what I mean. But yeah, with the golden tile, you can't place that there. Maybe you want to place it there instead. But we'll probably move a queen onto it. Maybe just go there. Oh, we're not on the boss blind. Okay, well, in this case... maybe I just... get a few queens? Should we just do some land farming? Let's do some land farming. Boom. Bang. Bang. So satisfying. Bang. Oh, we have max pieces. You could have sacked one, but maybe not necessary. Could he attack me? Because I want to take this. Can he? He has 0 attacks on me. Like literally not a single one. Ooh, he maybe does. He might sacrifice his queen. We get a knight. A bishop. We get a knight. I'll take this. Oh my god, we get the turn skip! We get the turn skip! Oh my god. Yeah, I told you 1 in 10. They're pretty good odds. We get the knight. Give me the queen. Oh my god. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Go here. Maybe? Sure. Do that. What are you gonna do, bro? And then we can... Then... What we can do? Wait, actually. Promote. Sell. Sell. Take. Game is satisfying. At the start of the game, earn $7 if you don't move your pieces. Stepping on a modified tile grants $1. Oh my god, give me that. Give me that. What do we want to get rid of though? Do we have enough trap tiles? I don't think we do. Capturing with the bishop on a white tile skips the enemy's turn. I don't even remember buying this. I thought I didn't want to buy this. Let's sell. I guess we had it as a filler option. This seems pretty good. I've not seen this one before. Shall we upgrade the board? Might as well, right? We want to land more pieces. We want more trap tiles. We want to fill this entire border with trap tiles. And then I think we have enough pieces. So we can't see the boss's formation, which means we maybe you want to do this. Maybe you want to do this. And then, you know, most likely there's probably not something attacking in the middle. So maybe you go here and you can take something on a protective tile. You catch my drift? Okay. So, we know there's a protective tile there, which means we can take it. Now, this is probably pawns. These are rooks, 100%. Let's do this. Nice. I mean, we could take it anyway. Okay, we get a pawn. Just go here. Alright. We can't move next turn. Alright. Blundered. Desperado. Land a piece. Create a rat tile. We lose 2 queens, but hang on, is there a better way to do this? The pawn is trapped, right? So we could perhaps take. We could promote. I think promoting makes sense. Over here. That's not protected. Let's go here. Land. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god! Oh, it's so good. We didn't need to do that. We didn't need to take it, but it's fine. We get money. Wait, yeah, so every time we step on a tile, we get money. Bro, that is an OP. Let's just do some of those. Oh my god, oh my god. I just blundered my queen. I didn't even mean to. Alright, now we get a gold queen. Pawn skip. Put the pawn. Promote the pawn. Oh, brother. This guy's cooked. Okay, now we're in danger. We can't. Okay. Here's the thing. I want to take that. It's not a protective tile, but the tiles crumble. So let's go here. And since, let me introduce you to some strats. Since we can just take this pawn, what we can do, move here. Right, then we can just farm money, really. Then you can go here, and then we can end on a gold tile. That's a lot of money. That is unreal. That is unreal, dude. Alright. We just want more tiles, don't we? That's exactly what we want. Less tiles are the next step, for sure. Give me that. You probably want it over here, so you can take something and then get it back. Obviously that just... Oh, you can replace tiles, actually, so... Maybe that shouldn't be an option. No, that makes sense, that would be an option. Protective tile. The middle one is really hard to get, so I'm probably not going to get it. I think you click... Let me line it up, this one's hard. Boom. Nah, we got Phantom. Phantom suck. Right, we don't rock with SD kit over here. Okay, let's do... Phantom... it doesn't really matter, let's just put it here. Probably not going to be very useful. We could re-roll. Maybe board upgrade? but as you can see, like, less pieces is safer. So when it enters crumble phase, you want less pieces on your board, right? Landing a queen turns one of your pawns into another random piece. This is pretty good, but we don't want this because we like our pawns. Let's reroll again. The bishop considers queens again. Again, not that strong. Start the game's a 1 in 2 chance. Waiting for 1 in 3 chance to run the most possessed piece in your stock. Honestly, I kind of like everything we have. I think the Falling Crowns Gambit isn't that strong anymore. I think Twister's great. I think Twister's Gambit allows me to dig in the shop more, right? So I'm gonna take a pawn. And then yeah, just the amount of queen generation we have right now is insane. I think we stop on the rerolls, they're a bit expensive. Okay, board expansion. So no waiting here, which is a little unfortunate. And we can't take any pieces because... Okay, this is fine. Let's just go. Okay, so what do we do first? Well, nothing ready to do. Let's just go gold. Now what we can do is be upset that we didn't put our queen here. We should have really thought about that. Okay, let's move the pawn. I mean, yeah, alright. Let's just land a piece. Oh my god, dude. Can we do another one? What do we want to do? We want a queen on this. We could hope for a turn skip, though. Kind of funny. But yeah, 1 in 10 is quite small. I mean, quite big. I need to. I do want to think. I want to think about what we're doing. Do I want to take this knight, or am I too greedy? I can't wait because we don't want another rook. So we maybe spawn here, and then, I mean, we just take it then if that's the case, but... Could I be wrong? I mean, maybe. Let's go here. Alright, let's go here. How is that threatened? Oh, right, that's why. Okay, so it's looking like we're gonna lose this pawn, but that's fine. Definitely. So busted, bro. So busted. You know what? Watch this. Oh no. Oh, do we actually... Oh, we lost our queen? Because we got Aphrodite's Gambit to give us another one. That's crazy. Okay, I'm not going to sell them because we can just land them again. More trap tiles. Brother. Alright, land. Plus, with oh my god. With this, when we just keep landing, we just get a bunch more money. You know what I mean? Bang. Money. Trap tile actually helps us. Wow, that's crazy. Go here. Wait, no, go here. Yes, I'll go here. Just can't move. Do that. Okay, it's not on a crumbling tile. We need to watch out for crumbling tiles. Okay. That's annoying. Let's go here. I didn't see that, but it's fine. We're too rich to care. Let's take this. Enemy turn skip. Let's just take it. Take this. Take this. Okay. Maybe Aphrodite's Gambit isn't actually helping me that much. It's kind of bloating my stock. So, sell, sell, sell. Take another pawn. One chess piece available in the shop. Oh, that's a Gambit. I don't think we want to get rid of. I think Aphrodite's is still good. This many tile choices. Let's go. Okay. One of these. Let's go here. More protective tiles, hell yeah. Yeah, golden's fine. Yeah, the middle one's really hard to get. Go here. Look at this board, by the way. Build this from the ground up. Okay, give me the protective tile. I guess we, okay, let's do that. Okay, we want golden more than we do want trapped. We have insane trap generation. So we're gonna have a lot of money. Do we want to upgrade? I don't think we need to. I'm really looking for the one that allows you to skip a turn when you promote. That's really good. Okay. Landing on a black tile creates a blessed tile on a random black tile? Give me that. Give me that, bro. Maybe Aphrodite's isn't that good anymore. Let's do that. Do that. Okay, we have enough money. Like, we have so much money now, right? So. Okay. I think we want this queen. We can just take it instantly. Yeah, it works. Me. Money? Money? Okay, that's fine. This queen isn't a threat. Let's land a piece. Oh, I forgot to do it on a black tile. That's fine. Black tile? Oh, we want to... Okay, now we want the board upgrade. Let's do this. Let's do this. That's fine. We want to lose a pawn. I'm pretty dumb. Black tile? Alright, now we have 4. Now we can do blessed tiled strats. I'm gonna go here for money. Do this. Do this. Do this. Now this is very dubious. Okay, the trap tiles just allow us to do some stuff. Land on a black tile. Alright. Land on a black tile. Take. Okay. Surely we can get some queens back, right? Pawn, give me that. There it is. Crown's Gambit, the most OP thing in the world. Okay. I do like the skipping. Maybe we have enough trap tiles. I think I want more blessed tiles. But traps are so convenient now. When you have this many of them, they're so good. The Twister's Gambit, so much money. It's fine. Let's take this. I do love the banana peel, I'm not gonna lie. It's just so good. Protective tile, give me more of them. Yeah. It's good though. Can easily get them when they're in the corners. So we're chilling. Since we have so many trap tiles, so much blessed tiles, well, we're about to have an unbelievable amount. We're chilling. We are chilling. Do one of these. Okay. Probably go next. We do want a board upgrade, but we want pawns more. Pattern on white. Yeah, we don't care about phantom tiles. They're kind of bad. Okay. Are we in danger immediately? If he moves his pawn a little, but we can take it. So let's go. Bang. Oh, it has been a black tile. My bad. Misread. Forgot. Do this. I didn't mean to do that, to be honest. black tile. And then... Oh, I forgot about that guy. It's fine. We can do one of these. Okay, so now it's back there. Now we can take this. One more mini. We can take this. We can... Oh. We can go here. I miss... Okay. If I'm not stupid, I should be doing great here. Do that. Okay. Go here. Did he just take something? I think he did. Alright. Take this. Okay, take this. Take this. Take this. Take... Alright, no, we're getting too caught up in it. Take this. Dude. Okay, that is a 1 in 10. That is insane statistics. We didn't make any gold, though. We should have done that. So, we do not have tons of pieces left, but I'm sure it's fine. Give me more protective. Oops, I misclicked. We get an ugly phantom. Alright. Let's put it there. Phantom maybe has a time and place, but not in this build. So maybe not upgrade yet. Oh, your pawn's gonna be like nice, that's fine. If the first piece you play is a pawn. Now, banana peel can definitely stay. Do we need more blessed tiles? Not particularly. Maybe I want some more. We can't use our stock during the game. Okay, we get rid of this because we can't do it anyway. Do this. Reroll. I think we need more pieces. Got a random gambit. Let's get 3 pieces. We'll pick between 3. All trash, to be honest. Okay, we have 4 queens. We can do this. Oh, we also get like... Oh, I should have kept it. That's fine. It's whatever. If the first piece I play is a pawn and another pawn, we need pawn generation, so I like the idea. Let's just make sure we're safe. Yeah, it should be. Take... What do I want to do? We take this, we move 1 queen out of the way. This skips a turn. Whoops. But that's a lot of queens in nature. Wait, hold on. These are the only threats. You know what, that's fine. Maybe we're playing a little too quick here. Protected. Okay. We can't, landing doesn't do anything anymore, so I'm gonna do this. I would say it doesn't do anything, but it's fine. Can I take with this one? No. Okay. Take a queen. And then let's just do we have a golden tile that I can go to? I really don't have many, do I? Okay, that's fine. Pawns are called rooks. Just give me all the tiles in the world. Just give me all of them. So protective tiles, blessed tiles are kind of nerfed against her car rule. So we just want a bunch of protective ones. They're going to help me a lot. Blessed tiles we can still do though. Look at this board. It's so pretty. And then, you know what? We have the money. Yeah, no, I do want more pieces. Pieces go through holes, not that useful for us. I think this is fine. Can we? That's kind of fun. Move the queen around. Can we access it before we start? Yes. We just can't access it during the game. Okay, we're gonna need a big strategy here. This is fine. Let's do that. The elite is a little spooky. Maybe you take this first, but then he has threats. We need to make sure he has no threats, and we want this. We want to take these two back to back. We can do stuff after that, and that's okay. Blessed tile is still fine. If he moves a pawn, we can take this one. We can't take that one. But then we can promote and just move it somewhere. I think this is fine. So this is the plan. Take this, take that, take this. And then these pawns can't be threatened, or this queen can't be threatened, and this pawn is fine because of our promotion. Okay, let's go. Bang. Bang. Now's the perfect time to do this. Bang. We could also just do that again. I didn't actually see that queen. I'm not gonna lie. Skip my turn. Bang. Okay. Bang. We can't. We could take this, but we preferably don't want to. Now we're kind of in a sticky situation. That's a lot of pawns going forward. We do have some trapped ones. You could fork me here, which means we need to move one of these guys. Maybe I want to go here. Maybe I just want to take this. I think that's alright. I mean, it does have strategies, but I just like the simplicity. And then we could lose this queen. We can just take the rook. I just realized. I was like, what do I put my hands to do that? Now he does it. Okay, so this is fine because we have blessed. So we don't actually lose any of these permanently, but it's kind of an inconvenience. This puts us in a bit of trouble, but we should be fine. Obviously this... Yeah, this is why the elite is so annoying. He does have plans to promote. I think this is fine. Nice. So no promotion for you. We go here. Nice. Go here. Let's move this. I hope he promotes this one. Let's go here. Nice. Actually, it's not that nice. Let's do this. Should have maybe taken with that one. We don't have any pawns. Let's go here. Go here. Let's just take one. Gotta break a few eggs, right? Do that. Do that. I relatively unscathed. We don't have many queens now though. Always give me the tiles. One of those. Then maybe we want more pawns. Queens wouldn't hurt. Nice. There's a question to be had if pawns are better than queens. Like just taking them because you can just do more pawns. Or you can skip a turn. Sorry. Give me a pawn. I think I want to sell some knights. I just kind of take them for maybe just having them, I guess. Okay, pawn is good. $2 when landing the piece is decent, but okay. And then let's get a board upgrade. Final ante. Can we do it? Can we win? That's the question. Let's do one of these. And then let's show them hell. So, we go here. Alright, watch this. It's gonna be beautiful. Bang. Oh no, my queen. Bang. Oh no, what do we do? Bang. Bang. Pow. Oh no, not my pawn. Bada bing. Oh, wrong one. Okay, it's fine. Wrong one again. Hang on. Bang. Now, okay, so if you go on a blessed tile with a promoted pawn, it doesn't go back to normal. I'm not actually sure of the rules of things going back to like pawns going back to what they're promoted as, but I know that much. At least. We have no more weights, but we have pawns, so. Oh, queens. It goes here. I mean, it's still fine. I don't mind. Let's go here. That's fine. Probably. I don't know. I can't move next turn. Yeah. Just take it. Maybe you get a turn skip. One of these. One of those. Now, we can do this. We can do this. We can just take it. Okay, some gold. Beautiful. Basically just looking for pawns. Now what is the boss? Shuffle your pieces and make them unreadable. That's fine. We'll remember. Give me a trapped. Yep, that's exactly what I was going for. Okay. I've never had a board this full. This is crazy. Let's go check pieces. Whatever. Oh, brother, just give me pawns, man. Okay, reroll. Reroll. Reroll? Nice. So, I'm not too bothered about the board upgrade. Landing pieces is fine. What do you want to do here? I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Gives you time to have certain things. Actually, no, that's unnecessary. Let's go here, and then we can promote. What does this promotion give us? I want it to give us something. So let's do this. Nice. Bang. 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 Bang? Sorry if my sound effects are annoying. We're not losing anything we don't need to. Thank you. Might as well use our free space to get some gold. And then just take it. Okay. Gambits don't really interest. I feel like we have everything, right? We maybe don't need Truster's Gambit anymore. So maybe you look at some stuff. You'll need so much money, right? I don't want to end the game with like $100 and nothing to do with it. So let's Gambit to get a king. Sell this Gambit to get a Gambit for a king. Go on a bishop. Yeah, no, I don't care. Earn $3 at the start of a game. I mean, it's still money. It's not as good as Truster's Gambit. We earn way more money with Truster's. Let's do that. And let's just get more pieces. I think that's probably the most important thing. Reports. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think we're chill. I think we've just won, like, low-key. The boss isn't too bad. We're kind of relaxed. Landing a piece turns this into a queen. Okay, so we have some interesting stuff we're up against. Okay, so once piece on the board, make a random piece crumble. We don't want that, so let's take that first. What? Oh yeah, of course. That's stupid. Brain fart. It's fine. It happens. Oh my god, never punished. I just took this. Didn't need to. He takes my pawn. That's annoying. Alright. Give me a queen. Oh. Yeah, I just spent the entire time talking about what to do and I did none of what I said I would do. It's fine. Bless me. Welcome back, my friend. We can take this. We can not take that. Let's just land a random piece. Spooky. Actually kind of annoying. Okay, let's move the blast. Let's do that. Thank God he didn't promote because we would have lost something there. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Not as technical as I was before, but I guess I don't need to be. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I do need to. Always pawn, sell, sell. Keep our queens up. Let's get some more tiles. You know, we don't have enough, I don't think. Literally everything on the board is a tile. I guess protective cannot hurt, right? I do forget the bot has strats. Low-key catches me off bot guard sometimes. And then let's reroll. 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 And the queen is threatened and a pawn. I mean, we don't need more money, so sure. Queens are going to be threatened a lot. Okay. Let's stay unthreatened. for now. So there's a lot of tricks that can happen here. I think I'm not gonna worry too hard about them. I know we'll be fine. Most likely. Give me a pawn. Oh, this is gonna be a pawn. Okay. Let's get blessed. Do one of these. So we can't land yet, but we can just take everything. Just give me it all, bro. Just give me it all. That's fine. I should have promoted really, but now we can land whatever we want. Let's do that. Oh, I messed that up a little. Trapped. Oh yeah, of course. Okay. We don't earn much money there. Oh, we earn a little bit. Finish off these tiles. We got 3 more tiles to go. Dang. To be fair, that's pretty nice actually for pawns that are about to promote. I think we have enough queens. Get one of those. The promotion skip is really good for tempo. Oh, it's the boss. Okay, we remember what we had. It was a queen and a pawn in the middle. Oh, I forgot. We didn't even have a queen or a pawn. Okay, yeah, so 2 queens, most likely. Nothing's under threat apart from this guy, so let's just move him. Just in case it's like a pawn and they pick one from up here. Yeah, this seems fine. Alright, gimme. Nom 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 nom. Maybe one of these. Perhaps we want to do one of these. Nom 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 nom. Maybe not necessary. Go here. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. That's fine. Is that on a blessed piece? Yeah, that's fine. Then the queen over there. Put this one. Ooh. I didn't see the vision of that. That's fine. Go here. You can make all the queens you want, buddy. So I'm just gonna do that. Oh no. Oh, bummer. Oh, actual bummer. Just to be safe. Fine. GG's. Obviously not played completely optimal, but, you know, done well enough, I guess. But yeah, I give a few pieces of tidbit advice. That was just like a sentence with all the words in the wrong order. I give a few pieces of advice for like how the game could be like ultra cool and ultra amazing, but it's so much fun. I think I have like 7 hours of game time on this already. One run is actually a long time. Like I feel like I didn't go into too much depth, but I was still playing quite a while. But yeah, if you enjoy this, maybe you want to see more. Maybe you want to see. I was kind of thinking, what about the first ever Gamebonanza speedrun? Which could be kind of fun. But yeah, very fun game. I think I don't want to say that maybe like it's too easy because it did take me a while to get my first win. But maybe extra difficulties is kind of the future of this game. And then could endless work? Maybe. Maybe it's just like the opponent has like a billion pieces until it gets like unplayable and you just have to die. But I feel like with that many protective tiles, you just get free win. Like if you're on a protective tile every single time, maybe you just win. You can just take. So I guess the enhancements, like the crumbling stuff, is the way to balance that out. But yeah, very fun. And I'd love to see where the developer takes it, or what the finished game looks like. Obviously, there's a lot of a lot of stuff that isn't out yet. To take a look at different bosses too. So maybe some bosses against like certain tiles would be less busted. But the protective tile kind of has 0 drawbacks. Like it is just perfect. Like it is maybe a little bit too strong. Even just one of them. Like when your entire board is full of protective tiles. Yeah, it's not too hard. And also one thing I'll say is the pick between 3 tiles thing. Costs a lot of money, but I feel like it's bad because you can't choose what tile you want as well. So maybe either make the other ones harder, like the minigame a bit harder on the other ones, or maybe make that one a little easier. I don't know. I feel like you're spending $10, but the tile is random, but on the other ones it's not. If you get it in the middle, it's a lot harder to get, but yeah. It's deceivingly difficult though. I know I did it right many times in that, but the amount of times I failed at just getting the right tile, but I figured out the positioning and what you need to do. And maybe like a game speed enhancement would be pretty cool. You know, with roguelikes, you want to get your losses quickly and you just want to go again. So I feel like the game knows that you're locked in. But for me, who like, you know, I did reset on a few runs. And I feel like it's a little bit better to just kind of be able to do it quickly. But yeah, if you enjoy this game, make sure to go check it out when it comes out. It's a lot of fun if you thought it was fun here. You know, I want to show a lot of love to this game and the developer, and I think developed it all by himself or all by herself, I don't actually know. But yeah, very, very awesome. Very awesome. Yeah. I have nothing but good things to say, realistically. And the reason I'm pointing out a few things is because I want it to do well. I want it to be awesome and have a lot of replay value. I feel like the replay value right now isn't as strong, but we're talking about a game test here, so I don't want to criticize it too harsh. But yeah, peace.